Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted gospel truth, the hard truth. And this is the season we keep exposing some political 419ers, as I will call them. Those that will be telling you one thing and they are directly opposite of what they are saying about themselves. Talking about the so-called unifier. You know who I'm talking about? Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate. And also, I want you to help me extend this video to Rino or Mockery, that one that is very good at mocking himself by making people be his headache. Let us deal with the unifier, because I've seen some of them react to the video where we expose his ethnic bigotry. I'm talking about Atiku, where he went to the Northern Arewa Joint Committee, telling them that they don't need a Yoruba or an Igbo president.
I think what the average northerner needs is somebody who is from the north and who also understands the other parts of Nigeria and who has been able to build bridges across the rest of the country. This is what the northerner needs. He doesn't need a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate. This is what the northerner needs. We northerners always think about Nigeria more than other parts of the country. This is simply because we are multi-ethnic and multi-religious. There is no any other ethnic group in the southwest other than Yoruba. There is no any other ethnic group in the southwest other than Igbo. So that's why they identify themselves as Igbo nation, Yoruba nation, whatever nation they call themselves. But in the north, what are you going? You can only identify yourself as a northerner because we are multi-ethnic and multi-religious.
Since after that video, even at the comment section, I saw people trying to defend the position of Atiku. But let me further expose this man to you. Now listen to what he said in this video. Particularly listen to it, because this video I'm going to just play his card for him. I'll be right back. You heard him right? This is to tell you that this man is not just an ethnic bigot, but he is trying to play the ethnic card to scam northern Nigerians. And I'm going to play this card with him for clarity. Let me be historical. Nigeria, before independence, when you have the three major regions at that time, the east, when you are from the east, you will be called an Igbo person. That is just the truth. If you are from the north, you are called an Hausa person. If you are from the west, you are called a Yoruba person. That is just the truth. Irrespective of the fact that there are different ethnic nationalities, more than 300 of them in Nigeria, spread across these three regions: the east, the west, and the north. Now, anytime these people, these politicians or political scammers want to play their card on unsuspecting, innocent Nigerians, they will start playing this their ethnic card, like Atiku Abubakar. And whenever there is election like this, just like they are contesting, they will start playing that same card for the northern Nigerians. But let me remind Atiku that we Nigerians, especially people like me, understand the historical perspective and the North, so that they will not continue being the victim of these politicians. Let me just go straight to the point. Like I said, if you're from the East, Nigerians will call you an Igbo person. If you're from the West, they will call you a Yoruba person. And if you're from the North, they will call you an Hausa person. Today, you will now hear Hausa Fulani. So many people from the North have called me and told me, Asuzu, listen, we from the North, me, I am an Hausa person. I'm not a Fulani person. But they always mix us together. They are trying to stand out on their own. That is the truth. And whenever they are playing politics, they will call all of us North. But when it comes to the power sharing and dividends of governance, that is when they will now start saying, this one is minority of the North, and the other people are the caliphate of the North. You understand that card? Now, Northern Nigerians, listen to me attentively, especially the ones they call the minority of the North. If you have heard me say, and I believe if you're consistent on this platform, you would have heard me say that what Ahmadu Bello quoted, 12th of October 1960, that the new nation called Nigeria will be the estate of their great-grandfather Usman Dan Fodio. That is where the Fulani is descended from. And they will use the minority of the North. Mark that word, minority of the North. Who are these minorities of the North? These are ethnic nationalities in the North. Predominantly, many of them are not even Muslims. Now, if you remember the card that was sold to Nigerians, especially Northern Nigerians, and we other Nigerian people started being apprehensive about Buhari's government, saying it is an Islamization kind of government that has an intent to Islamize Nigeria. That was the euphoria at that time. But we all now saw that it is not Islamization agenda, that it is Fulanization agenda. Today, all Northern Nigerians are feeling the heat of Fulanization agenda, including Northern Muslims. They are feeling the heat. People trying to come in and take over their land from them by force. These are the victimization of Northern Nigerians by their so-called political elites. But when they want to campaign, just like Atiku is doing, they will tell you we are all Northerners. He is trying to play an ethnic card. I am trying to bring it to him in his own domain. I am not an ethnic bigot, but let us face this, the fact. Because sometimes they will say this half-baked truth, hide under it, confuse you, and scam you, so that they will go back to government and you will continue being victims. Now, if you want to avoid being a victim of this scam, do not listen to their cock and bull story. You shouldn't vote for Atiku because he is from the North. You should not vote for him because he has no plans for you. Because if he does have any plan for you, he will be busy selling the plan he has for you and not throwing up these ethnic cards. I think this message is quite clear to our brothers, our people, our loved ones living up north and the northern indigenous people in general. I speak your mind. If I am not, please drop it on the comment section. If you want to vote for Atiku, fine, but don't vote for him because he's a northerner. Ask him, what plans do you have for us? The insecurity that is ravaging the north, it doesn't discriminate between a northern Muslim or a northern Christian or a northern Fulani or a northern Hausa or Kenuri or any ethnic nationality you belong to in northern Nigeria. The hardship, the pain, the misery Nigerians are passing through knows no religion or ethnicity. So why would they be selling this ethnic card to you? I am here to appeal to your conscience, because there are still Nigerians from the east, west, north and south that are still inclined to this their ethnic bigotry in terms of politics. This is just the story, the cock and bull stories of the political elites that have made your lives miserable. And that is one of, including to your state level and to your local government level. It didn't stop at this level. I mean, Nigerian as a whole. If you go to state, you see people say, I'm contesting governorship because it is our turn. Foul. It is not your turn. Even if it's from your village, go and ask those who had the opportunity of having one of them as a governor. What is their lives like? So it doesn't matter. What matters is character of that individual. And that is just my position. Until Africans rise above this mediocrity, we will never develop. We will never prosper as a people. Africans, I'm talking now as a whole. So when I speak as an advocate for good governance, I speak first, number one, as an African. Number two, as a Nigerian by citizenship. And number three, as a Biafran by indigenous identity. We should all be proud of wherever we come from and whomever we are. But the bottom line is good governance. That is what we are committed in providing for our people. And I'll keep speaking for you. I believe those who are concerned have gotten this message. And what you have to help me do is to share this message to everyone so that we will all be on the same page to retire this never do well political class. And let me say this as a sign out note and as a disclaimer. I am not a spokesman for Peter Obi, but I'm just an advocate for good governance. Stay safe and stay blessed, my people. Help me share this video, subscribe, like, drop your comments. I want to have your opinion on this. Bye-bye.